Is it just me, or was the last time we felt true boredom was back when we were kids? Sitting in school, daydreaming in that one class we didn't care about at all. But was that feeling of boredom the fault of the teacher, or the content being taught? Maybe a bit of both, as some of the teachers taught content so boring that was equivalent to Jigglypuff singing a lullaby. However, I think it's something else. Something that's been frying our brain without us paying much attention to it. In this video, I'll explore why boredom isn't the problem we think it is. In fact, it's the solution we've all been looking for. And I will go over how it changed my life and we'll relearn the definition of what boredom actually is. So let's talk about how we get bored so easily nowadays. The real reason why we so easily fall into boredom nowadays is because of the age we were introduced to technology and when we were allowed to use the internet as much as we wanted. And I know what you might be thinking, how can I be bored when I got my phone to scroll through endless amounts of TikToks and play those crappy mobile games on our phone all day long? Well, that's exactly the problem. We've been so overstimulated by modern technology that we've become uncomfortable with the idea of boredom. I bet you're watching this video right now while munching on the food or multitasking, barely acknowledging what you're doing. But, because you're not alone in this. Millions of other people watch content just to kill time, mindlessly eating or scrolling without even noticing what's being played in their hands. And I'm not here to act like I'm perfect. I still do these things. Even as I write the script, I'm listening to music trying to make it more fun. Sometimes it's okay to indulge in these habits guilt-free. But what if I told you this very behavior is stopping you from reaching your future success? So, growing up, I was always a gamer. Maybe you can relate to this. I played games everywhere I went. At home, during family outings, and even on the toilet. We're all guilty of that. It felt like I was glued to the screen unless something in the real world was more stimulating. As I got older, I became more attached to technology, and I basically turned into the equivalent of today's iPad kids. This habit only got worse in my teenage years. I couldn't focus on even the single player or multiplayer games without having something else to keep me entertained, like playing a video on the side or having some random hype music blasting in the background. My mind was constantly fogged and I couldn't hold a proper conversation with anyone because of this. This brain-rotting habit of mine caused my mental health to spiral down. Until one day, I stumbled upon a YouTube video by someone called Hamza, and this video was titled "How Overstimulation is Ruining Your Life." Intrigued, I clicked on it. He explained how overstimulation had overtaken his life until he tried something called meditation. At first, I laughed it off, thinking meditation was cringe or girly. But then, he challenged me to meditate. Now, every man who watches this video understands this feeling that when someone challenges you to something, you are 99% more likely to do it so you can prove them wrong. So I had that masculine urge to prove them wrong. So I searched for a 5-minute meditation video on YouTube and sat down. I focused on my breathing, and in that meditation, my mind did wander a lot. But then something clicked. For the first time in ages, I could think clearly again and I actually could articulate my thoughts. It was like that fog has finally been lifted out of my mind. This refreshing feeling became something I wanted to last forever. And this started from year 11 to year 13. I made meditation part of my daily routine. But after graduating, I slacked off on these habits, and my overstimulation habit came crawling back to me. So one night, I went for my usual walk to relax and exercise. And as always, I had music blaring in one of my earbuds, pretending I was in some epic edit. I can't even say it properly. Then, all of a sudden, the music stopped. I heard that dreaded sound of "your Bluetooth device has disconnected" from that typical low-quality Chinese voice. At first, I thought, great, now this walk's gonna feel like hell, as I got nothing to stimulate me and I just had to walk home for 30 minutes. But I was wrong about this. What I thought would be 30 minutes of boredom turned into 30 minutes of peace and clarity. For the first time in months, I could think clearly again. That's when I realized boredom was the key to breaking free from overstimulation, and that's how I started this YouTube channel. Before we get into the practical steps, let me clarify what boredom actually is. As if you Google the word boredom, you will find a simple definition like, boredom is a state of feeling bored. Like, thank you Sherlock Holmes, truly groundbreaking discovery right there. The truth is, boredom isn't actually a real emotion. It's just a term that we use to describe a mix of emotions, thoughts, and urges, and combine it together. And once you realize this, boredom loses its power over you, and you can finally focus on tasks without excuses. So now that you understand what boredom actually is, let's move to the part of the video where we talk about the practical steps of it, and how you can use it to your advantage. First, create boredom. Now, this is as simple as it sounds. Give yourself time each day to let your brain relax. No phone, no distractions. This will boost your productivity and allow creative ideas to flow naturally again into you. 2. Lower cheap dopamine. Reduce overstimulating habits like scrolling through your phone while you're waiting for a game to load or while you're on the toilet. Instead, let your mind wander. It's during these moments that your best ideas will come out and emerge. 3. Increase your presence. Remove overstimulating alternatives to train your brain to focus on less exciting tasks. Over time, even the simple tasks like walking or casual conversations will have more meaning to you. So then you don't have to have Subway Surfers in the background while your date talks about themselves.
I've had a great time with you tonight. I feel like we really click. I would love to.
So, to end off the video, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with my points? Have you ever experienced the power of boredom? If this video resonates with you, or if you're struggling with these similar issues, drop a comment below and me and the others will try and help you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification, and comment down below a word like Decay Island to let me know you reached this far. For the next video, I got a Q&A planned as I'm doing a face reveal then as we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you have any questions for me, I'll answer in the next video, so just go down below and write your questions for me. Take care and have a blessed day. So freaky ass.